His Divine Grace Srila Bhai Charnaravinda, Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa, Hari Vrajapacharya Astatarjata Sri Shimad. His Divine Grace, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Thakur, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Srila Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki Jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnavinda ki Jai, Prem Sagoho Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Radha, Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda ki Jai, Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gop Gopinath, Shamkund Radha Kunda, Giri Govardhan ki Jai, Shri Vrindavan Dham ki Jai, Shri Mayapur Dham ki Jai, Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai, Shri Shri Gaurnitai ki Jai, Shri Shri Radha Govinda Dev ki Jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande
Hari Hari Bol.
All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees of Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees of Krishna. All glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Shri Guru, Shri Shri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Namah Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namahe. Namaste Saraswati Gaurvani Pacharane Nirvishesha Srimati Paspachade.
Vivo.
Turn the notifications off. Thank you. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskritya
Narayanam Namaskritya
Naram Chaiva Narottama
Naram Chaiva Narottama
Devim Saraswatim Vyasa
Devim Sarvatim Vyasam
Tato Jayamudiraya
Yato Jayamudiraya
Nasta Prayeshu Bhadreshu
Nasta Prayeshu Bhadreshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke
Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki
Bhakti Bhavati Naistiki
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Devaki Nandanaya Cha
Devaki Nandanaya Cha
Nanda Gopa Kumaraya
Nanda Gopa Kumaraya
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
A reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 16, chapters entitled The Two Doorkeepers of Vaikuntha, Jai and Vijay, Cursed by the Sages. Text number 12. Please repeat after me. Tanme swabhratur avasayam alakshamano.
Tanme svabhatu avasaya alakshamano.
Tan
Swabhatur avasayam alakshamano
Yushmad Vyakti Kramagatim Pratipadya Sadhyaha
Yushmad Vyakti Kramagatim Pratipajya Sadhya
Yushmad Vyati Kramagatim Pratipadya Sadhya
Yushmad Vyakti Kramagatim Pratipajya Sadhya
Bhuyo Mamantikam Itam Tadanugraho Me
Bhuyo mamantikam itam tadanugraho me
Bhuyo Mamantikam Itam Tadanugraho Me
Bhuyo yamantikam itam tadanugraho me
Yat Kalpatam Achirato Vritayor Vivasaha
Yadkalpatam achirato prajayor vivasana
Yat Kalpatam Achirato Vritayor Vivasaha
Yadkalpatam achirato prajayor vivasana
Tanme Swabhaktur Avasayam Alakshamano
Tane Swabhatur avasayam alakshamano
Yushmad Viti Kramagatim Pratipadya Sadhyaha
Yushmad Vyati Kramagatim Pratipajya Sadhya
Bhuyo Mamantikam Itam Tadanugraho Me
Bhuyo namantikam itam tadanugraho me
Yat Kalpatam Achirato Vritayor Vivasaha
Yadkalpatam achirato prajayor vivasana
Tanme Swabhaktur Avasayam Alakshamano
Tanme Swabhatur avasayam alakshamano
Yushmad Vyati Kramagatim Pratipadya Sadhyaha
Yushmad Vyati Kramagatim Pratipajya Sadhya
Bhuyo Mamantikam Itam Tadanugraho Me
Bhuyo mamantikam itam tadanugraho me
Yat Kalpatam Achirato Vritayor Vivasaha
Yadkalpatam achirato prajayor vivasana
Please chant.
Tane Swabhatur avasayam alakshamano
Tanme Swabhatur Avasayam Alakshamano
Yushmad Vyati Kramagatim Pratipajya Sadhyaha
Yushmad Vyati Kramagatim Pratipadya Sadhyaha
Bhuyo manantikam itam tat anugraho me
Bhuyo Mamantikam Itam Tadanugraho Me
Yadkalpatam achirato vrijayo vipassaha
Yat Kalpatam Achirato Vritayor Vivasaha
Tanme Swabhatur Avasyam Alakshamani
Tanme Swabhatur Avasayam Alakshamano
Smadi Vyatikama Gatim Pratipadya Sada Adhyaha
Yushmad Vyati Kramagatim Pratipadya Sadhyaha
Bhuyo Mamantikam Itam Tad Anugraho Me
Bhuyo Mamantikam Itam Tadanugraho Me
Yatkalpatam Achiroto Vratayor Vivasaha
Yat Kalpatam Achirato Achirato Vritayor Vivasaha.
Tanme Svabhaktur Avasayam Alakshamano.
Tane Swabhatur Avasayam Alakshamano.
Yushmat Vyatikramagatim Pratapadya Sadhya.
Yushma Vyatikramagatim Pratipadya Sadhya.
Puyo Mamantikam Itam Tatanugraho me.
Bhuyo manantikam itam tad anugraho me.
Yat kalpatam achirato Vritayor Vivasaha.
Yat kalpatam achirato vritayo vivasaha.
Tanme swabhatur avasayam alakshamano.
Tanme swabhatur avasayam alakshamano.
Yushmad vyatikramagatim pratipadya sadhya.
Yushmadhyatikramagartim pratipadya sadhya.
Bhuyo mamantikam itam tad anugraho me.
Bhuyo manantikam itam tad anugraho me.
Yat kalpatam achirato vritayo vivasa.
Yat kalpatam achirato vritayo vivasaha.
Tat. Therefore. May my Swabhratu of their master. Avasayam. The intention. Alakshamano. Not knowing. Yushma. Against you. Vyatikrama. Offense. Gatim. Result. Pratipadya. Reaping. Sadhyaha. Immediately. Bhuyaha. Again. Mama antikam. Near me. Itam. Obtain. Tat. That. Anugraha. A favor. May. To me. Yat. Which. Kalpatam. Let it be arranged. Achirataha. Not long. Vrittayaho. Of these two servants. Vivasaha. Exile. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Srila Bhai Charnarvinda. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation. These servants of mine have transgressed against you, not knowing the mind of their master. I shall therefore deem it a favor done to me if you order that, although reaping the fruits of their transgression, they may return to my presence soon, and the time of their exile from my abode may expire before long. Please repeat after me. These servants of mine have transgressed against you, not knowing the mind of their master. I shall therefore deem it a favor done to me if you order that,
order that,
although reaping the fruit
although reaping the fruits
of their transgression,
of their transgression,
they may soon
they may sooner
return to my presence,
return to my presence,
and the time
and the
from the
time
time
of their exile
of their exile
from my abode
from my abode
may expire
may expire
before long.
before long.
Purport. From this statement, we can understand how anxious the Lord is to get his servitor back into Vaikuntha. Therefore, this incident proves that those who have once entered a Vaikuntha planet can never fall down. The case of Jai and Vijay is not a fall down, it is just an accident. The Lord is always anxious to get such devotees back again to the Vaikuntha planets as soon as possible. It is to be assumed that there is no possibility of a misunderstanding between the Lord and the devotees. But when there are discrepancies or disruptions between one devotee and another, one has to suffer the consequences, although that suffering is temporary. The Lord is so kind to his devotees that he took all the responsibility for the doormen's offense and requested the sages to give them facilities to return to Vaikuntha as soon as possible. Tanme subratur avasaya malakshamano yusmad vyatikrama-gatim patipadya sadhyaha bhuyo mamantikamitam tadanugraho me yad kalpatam achirato mrtayor vivasaha. Om Jnana-charandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshur-unmitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Vanchakalpa Tubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta-vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So it is my great honor and pleasure to be here this morning in the beautiful temple room of Sri Sri Radha Govinda Dev. Here on the beautiful Inishrath Island, the Hare Krishna Island, here in Ireland. It's such a beautiful, tranquil, quiet, peaceful place. What a wonderful atmosphere for this discussion of Srimad Bhagavatam. It's so silent here. It's quite a unique opportunity and facility for discussions of Srimad Bhagavatam. I can't hear a single sound. It's so nice. So wonderful. And we're also fortunate to have the darshan of so many wonderful devotees who have lotus-like faces and beautiful smiles. So wonderful. Before I begin to speak, I seek the blessings of all the devotees present here today. The newer Prabhu is so senior, and all the devotees here are senior and committed to the service of Srila Prabhupada's mission. So, seeking everyone's blessings, I can speak for my own purification. Thank you. Hare Krishna. So, this section of Srimad Bhagavatam, we're reading Canto 3, Chapter 16. The chapter is entitled The Two Doorkeepers of Vaikuntha, Jai and Vijay, Cursed by the Sages. Today, text number 12. So in this section of Srimad Bhagavatam, we're hearing about a curse, sarp. A curse has been made by the four Kumaras who have come to the gates of Vaikuntha. They wanted to enter the gates and have darshan of Lord Narayana, but they were stopped by Jai and Vijay, the two gatekeepers. The two gatekeepers, they stopped these four small boys. They're about the size of 5-year-old children. And they were clothed in only the 10 directions. They were clothed in only the atmosphere. So Jai and Vijay, they felt these small boys to be unfit to enter into Vaikuntha. But these four boys were actually very senior sons of Lord Brahma and great sages. And the four Kumaras became very insulted. They felt an offense, as we hear in the word vyatikrama. Vyatikrama means offense. So the four Kumaras were feeling offended by the actions of Jai and Vijay. And thus the sages, the four Kumars, they cursed Jai and Vijay to leave their posts as the doormen of Vaikuntha and come to the material world. Shri Shri Radha Govinda Dev Ki Jai. So the Lord is Sarvagya. The Lord knows everything. So Lord Vishnu could understand that his two servants, Jai and Vijay, had been cursed. So the Lord rushed to the scene to endeavor to protect his devotees, Jai and Vijay. The Lord is Bhakta Vatsala. He cares about his devotees, he loves his devotees, and he always seeks to protect his devotees. As Srila Prabhupada often said, Mari Krishna Rakhe Ke, Rakhe Krishna Mari Ke. If Krishna wants to protect you, no one can kill you. And if Krishna wants to kill you, no one can protect you. But in the case of his devotees, Lord Krishna always wants to offer his protection, because Lord Krishna has a very, very, very special relationship, sambandha, with his devotees. This is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, text number 29. Sarvoham sarvabhuteshu, sarvoham sarvabhuteshu,
bhuteshu
Name dveshosti na priyaha.
name dveshosti na priyaha
Ye bhajanti tumam bhaktya.
ye bhajanti tumam bhaktya
Maite teshu chapyaham.
maiteshu chapyam
Shamoham sarva bhuteshu. Shama means equal. I am equal, Lord Krishna says, sarva bhuteshu, to all the living entities. Name dvesho, I'm not envious. Name priyaha, I'm not partial. Ye bhajanti tumam bhaktya, one who offers worship unto me. Mai te teshu chapyaham, I become a very special friend to him, and he becomes a very special friend to me. So there's a special relationship between the Lord and his devotees, and thus the Lord exhibits the quality of Bhakta Vatsala, of love and care for his devotees. And in today's verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, we see this Bhakta Vatsala aspect of the Lord, and he's coming to care for his devotees. He's coming to protect his devotees. So the curse has been made, and the Lord has come to protect Jai and Vijay. In yesterday's verse, we heard that the Lord is explaining that when a Brahmana curses you, when a Brahmana speaks with harsh words, then the response should be very mild and very insubordinate. As subordination, we should subordinate ourselves before the devotees and the Brahmanas. And that is the mood of Jai and Vijay. Jai and Vijay have been cursed, but did they respond with anger? Did they respond with a counter curse? No. They responded very, very humbly because they're great devotees. And we learned the lesson yesterday that if a Vaishnava or a Brahmana speaks harsh words to us, we should respond with nice smiles, lotus-like faces, and in the mood of a son trying to appease a father who has become angry. So Jai and Vijay are exhibiting these qualities, this behavior. And in today's verse we hear Tanme Swabratur Avasayam Alakshamano, that Lord Vishnu is saying that these servants of mine, Jai and Vijay, they have transgressed against you. Avasaya means intention, and alakshamano means not knowing. That, O four Kumaras, these servants of mine, avasayam alakshamano, they did not know my intention, which would be, of course, to welcome you into Vaikuntha. And thus, yushmat vyatikrama. Yushmat means against you, they have made a vyatikrama. Vyatikrama means offense. Vyatikrama. They have made an offense against you. And thus, gatim pratipadya sadyaha. They have got the reaction of the offense. Because whenever we make an offense, there's always a reaction. Sometimes it comes immediately, sometimes it takes some time to fructify, like a seed, it takes time to fructify and sprout. But the result is always there, the gatim, the result is always there. And in this case, the gatim, the result has come sadhyaha. It's come immediately. They've immediately got the reaction. They've immediately been cursed. You don't belong here in the spiritual world. You belong in the material world. Go down to the material world. They got the curse. They got the gatim. The result, sadhyaha, immediately. So then the Lord is appealing. Interesting how the Lord is appealing. The Lord could order. The Lord is the Lord. But out of his humility, out of his compassion, the Lord is appealing to the 4 Kumaras. Please don't give such a heavy punishment to my devotees. Let them come back soon. Kripaya, jaldi jaldi wapas aayenge. Let them come back very, very soon. As anugraha, as a favor to me. The Lord is not ordering the 4 Kumars. Okay, you cursed them, but now you should make a part of the curse that they should come back very soon. He's not ordering them. He's saying, as a favor unto me, anugraha, as a very special favor, you should allow them to come quickly back to me. Jaldi, jaldi, quickly, quickly, coming back. Kalpatam, let it be arranged, achirataha, that it's not a long time. Don't keep them away from me for a long time. Let them come back from their vivasaha, their exile. Lord Ram was exiled into the forest for 14 years. So similarly, the Pandavas were exiled. So now the Jai and Vijay are also being vivasaha, exiled from Vaikuntha. So I tried to make a little purport, a little PowerPoint today with help of one friend. So the topic is called Bhakta Vatsala. Bhakta and Bhakta Vatsala. That Krishna is Bhakta Vatsala. He is in the mood of Vatsalya Bhav, like a parent for his beloved devotee, caring for his devotee like a parent cares for a child, protecting his devotee. Ananyas chintayanto mam, ananyas chintayanto mam, ye jana paryupasate, ye jana paryupasate, tesham nityabhiyuktanam, tesham nityabhiyuktanam, yogakshemam vaham yaham, ananyas chintayanto mam. For one who is constantly engaged in the service of the Lord, ananyas chintaya mam ye jana paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vaham. Krishna says, I provide what they lack and I protect what they have. So here we see the situation of Jai and Vijay being cursed by the 4 Kumaras. And then Lord Vishnu comes on the scene and he begins pacifying the 4 Kumaras. It's interesting to note in Bhagavad Gita, there's a beautiful verse. Api chet sudaracharo,
api chet sudaracharo,
bhajate mam ananyabha,
bhajate mam ananyabha,
Sadhureva samantapya
Sadhureva samantavya
Samyak vyavasito isaha.
Samyak vyavasito isaha.
Even if one performs the most abominable activity, even if one performs the most terrible and horrible activity, if one is resolute in one's determination for bhakti, such a person is considered saintly. So Jai and Vijay have made a mistake and they've been cursed, but they're determined to continue their service, so they're to be considered saintly. And then in the next verse, Krishna says, Kshipram bhavati dharmatma
Kshipram bhavati dharmatma
Shasvat shantir nigacchati.
Shasvat shantir nigacchati.
What is it?
Kaunteya prati.
Konteya pratina janihi
Kaunteya prati janihi.
Name bhakta pranashati.
Name bhakta pranashyati.
Declare it boldly, O Arjuna, my devotee will never perish. So we have Jai and Vijay. They've made a mistake. They've been cursed by the four Kumars. They're determined to practice devotional service. And Lord Krishna makes us promise that my devotee never perishes. So we see this beautiful picture of Sri Radha and Krishna. And we see the loving relationship between the devotee and Krishna. Shakti and Shaktiman. So today I was having beautiful darshan of Sri Radha Govinda. And if you look closely at Krishna's eyebrows, I don't know if you've seen Krishna's eyebrows today. They look so beautiful. It's written Radha on Krishna's eyebrows. And this helps us to remember that Lord Krishna is always remembering Srimati Radharani. And Srimati Radharani is always remembering Krishna. So Krishna always remembers his devotee, and his devotee always remembers him. Manmana bhava mad bhakto Majjajimam namaskuru Mami vashasi satyam te Pratijane priyosi me. Lord Krishna says, Manmana, always think of me, become my devotee, worship me, offer your obeisances unto me, then surely you will come to me. I'm telling you this because you are my very dear friend. So we see examples where Krishna is protecting his devotees. Here we see on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Lord Krishna is protecting Arjuna by taking the chakra. It's called Chakradhari. He picks up the wheel of the chariot and goes against his promise not to fight in order to protect his devotee. So this is another example of Krishna as Bhakta Vatsala, who's caring for and protecting his devotees. Same way, he's protecting now Jai and Vijay, asking for their exile into the material world to be short. Let them come back soon, Krishna says. Ultimately, when we make mistakes, like Jai and Vijay made mistake, how to rectify this mistake? So the best method available for us in Kali Yuga is to take shelter of the holy names. The congregational chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Apana samsmitim goram yanama vivashogranan tatat sadyo vimucheta yad bibeti svayam bhayam. In the Bhagavatam, 1st canto, 1st chapter, text 14, Apana samsmitim goram yanama vivashogranan tatat sadyo vimucheta yad bibeti svayam bhayam. The holy name is declared as the ultimate prayaschitya, or atonement. So whatever difficulties we experience, we should always take shelter of the holy names. Of course, not committing the 7th offense of committing any damn sin we want and then chanting the holy names. But if we're sincere, we try to avoid offenses, but still they will occur. Life in the material world is a challenging place. Padam, padam, yevi padam, natesham. There's danger at every step. So one time, there was a devotee, and his name was Subudhi Roy. And Subudhi Roy, when he was a young man, he was a landowner. And he was digging a big lake. And he had engaged many servants in digging the lake. And one such servant was a Muslim, Sayyada Hussain Khan. And he made some mistakes. He wasn't serving properly. He was not acting properly. So to punish him, Subudhi Roy took a whip and gave him a crack of the whip. That whip left a mark on his body. Now Subudhi Roy and Sayyada Hussain Khan had a loving relationship also. That Subudhi Roy wanted Sayyada Hussain Khan to benefit, to become a better person. So the punishment wasn't done completely out of anger. It was also done to rectify and help Sayyada Hussain Khan. Now Sayyada Hussain Khan grew up and he became a very powerful personality. He became like very high up in the government, very powerful. He's like a king practically. And his wife saw the whip mark on his body and said, "Who has done this to you?" And he said, "Oh, Subudhi Roy, my own master, did this." And she said, "You must kill him. Anyone who has done this to you, you must kill him." And Subudhi Roy said, "How can I do this? He's my well-wisher. He loves me. He was my kind master. He was helping me." The wife said, "Unless you kill him, I'll kill myself." So she put the pressure on him. So then Sayyada Hussain Khan thought that, well, let me just sprinkle some water from my lota, and because I'm a Muslim, if I sprinkle water from my lota on Subudhi Roy, he'll become an outcast, and that is like killing him. My wife will be satisfied. So he took his lota and he began to get ready to sprinkle it. Help. His main security guard helped him open the lota. So Subudhi Roy went to the Brahmanas. "What can I do to atone for this?" So then the Brahmanas said, "There's only one atonement. You have to drink boiling hot ghee." Now, of course, boiling hot ghee would kill you. And then at least in the next life, you could take birth as a Brahmana again. But Subudhi Roy didn't like this proposal. So he went to Lord Chaitanya. And he said, "Lord Chaitanya, what should I do?" So Lord Chaitanya, Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila 25:198. Prabhu kahe ihan hoite yaha vrindavan nirantara kara Krishna Nama Sankirtan. Go to Vrindavan immediately and chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra constantly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So there may be so many offenses that will be made, but ultimately we have to take shelter of the holy names. Before we close, I just want to touch on one more topic, and that is the disagreements between devotees. Sometimes devotees will have disagreements, whether they're male-bodied devotees or female-bodied devotees. Disagreements will always occur. So Srila Prabhupada has taught us that when we disagree on a spiritual platform about how Krishna can be served best, then that is transcendental. That is a transcendental disagreement. So we should recognize this, and we should respect the other devotee's viewpoint and see his or her desire to serve Krishna. It may be in a different way that we feel Krishna should be served, but we should see that this devotee also desires to serve Krishna, and that it is a transcendental disagreement, and ultimately seek cooperation in Lord Krishna's service. As Srila Prabhupada said, by how you cooperate together to keep this movement together after I am gone. So, in today's verse we hear about Bhakta Vatsala, how Krishna is the supreme protector of his devotees. Jai and Vijay have been cursed by the 4 Kumaras. And Lord Krishna, Lord Vishnu saying, okay, you can curse them, but let them come back very soon. Question that we see on one hand that Srila Prabhupada is very liberal, apichat sundaracharo, even if one has committed the most grievous offense, if one is determined in one's and fixed in devotional service, he's considered saintly. But on the other hand, in the last paragraph of the purport, as you mentioned, Srila Prabhupada said one should not use this as an excuse to do any kind of nonsense. So we need to be sincere. That we need to be sincere. There may be also interesting in the purport and verse today, Prabhupada uses the word fall down, right? There's a discussion of fall down. And he uses another word at the same time in the purport. He says, the case of Jai and Vijay is not a fall down, it is just an accident. So we need to be able to learn to discriminate between fall down and accident. If someone is committing an accident, they're forgiven. But a serious fall down, which is like a commitment to being a non-devotee, that is taken much more seriously and grievously. So is one remorseful? Is one repentant? Is one seeking to rectify oneself? Or is one satisfied to remain in his or her fallen condition?
I have something to add to that. Thank you very much.
We have this other small mic, right?
Yes, Maharaj.
So you can give it, then we can record the questions also.
Oh, yes, Maharaj, I will do.
Like, that's all very well, and I totally agree, support what you. But then we have the famous case of King Nigra. He didn't do anything wrong. Nothing. It was complete. Wasn't even an accident. He had nothing to do with it, and he was cursed to take birth as a lizard. Very small thing. Again, it's like it's inconceivable. All these contradictions in our line, in our philosophy, that it can be bewildering at times to understand which path do you take.
It sounds like you're saying that in the example of King Nigra, how do you pronounce it?
Nigra.
Spelling?
N-G-R-A.
It's a little hard to pronounce.
Yeah,
Spelling.
it is.
So, he had a situation with a cow, right?
Yes, he gave donation.
He gave a donation
Yeah.
of a cow.
And inadvertently, the cows wandered into another Brahmin's pasture.
And the cow went into another Brahmin's pasture.
And then the Brahmin came to him and said, "You gave me these cows, but now you've taken them back. So I'll give you double the amount of cows." So no, I want my cows.
I want my cow. So I think it was like a double donation, right? He gave it donated to one Brahmana, and then inadvertently donated it to a second Brahmana. So it was unintentional. Right? Kshipram bhavati dharma shatsvikshante negachati konteya pratijanihi name bhakta pranashati. So King Nriga, became a lizard, but ultimately nehapikramo nashosti pratyavaya nivedite swapapamapasya dharmasya chayate mahato bhayat. In this endeavor of bhakti, there's no loss or diminution, and even a little advancement on this path can save one from the most dangerous type of fear. So King Nigra, he took birth in the material world like we did, and here we face so many inadvertent problems and difficulties that come upon us without any seemingly fault of our own. Just like so many people caught this pandemic, they caught the virus. You know, they're just walking down the street and someone sneezes in their face and they caught the virus and they suffered like anything, thousands and thousands and thousands of people. The same with King Nigra. He's here in the material world. The cows happen to wander. It can be dangerous to give charity, right? It's risky. If you give to one person and then another person says, "Why you gave him? You didn't give me. I'm offended." Everything we do in this material world is risky. But whatever we do, devotional service, it like anchors us on the path back home, back to Godhead. So there's no loss, there's no diminution when we practice bhakti, and that's what can save us. So King Nriga, he got like a temporary setback. He took birth as it was transformed into a lizard. But if he had done bhakti, if he was a devotee, I'm not that familiar with the pastime. Did he practice some devotional service?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was a devotee.
He was a devotee.
Yes.
And also he was pious. He gave charity to Brahmanas. So that benefit, that punya, and that bhakti that he did will stay with him despite that he took birth. Then he was transformed into a
He
lizard.
ultimately had Krishna touch his feet.
And he also got the touch of Krishna's feet.
Yeah.
So what more we can want than that, right?
Yeah. In the final analysis, he got Krishna's feet on his head.
In the final analysis,
Yeah.
he got Krishna's feet on his head. So I hope for all of us are so fortunate. We will all encounter so many setbacks in our lives and our practices of bhakti and devotion. The path of bhakti is not always smooth.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. But in the end, we can hope and pray that we receive the benediction of Lord Krishna's lotus feet on our head. Does that address your thoughts?
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Or Kuch Chaye? Anything else?
Can I ask one, Maharaj?
Okay. Thank you very much. Grantaraj? Yes? Okay. Go ahead.
Спасибо большое за лекцию. Thank you so much for the lecture.
Правильно ли я поняла, что если у нас есть такие негативные реакции или
The knowledge is asking if we have negative reaction when somebody offended us,
то самое важное, ну, как мы можем это нейтрализовать, это
how we can neutralize this,
повторять святые имена.
chanting holy names.
So if I understand her question correctly, she's asking that if we offend someone else, how do we neutralize that offense? Is that the question?
Если мы кого-то оскорбили, как мы можем нейтрализовать это
Да,
оскорбление?
да.
Yeah.
И, ну, сказали, что повторять святые.
You said like you need to chant Hare
Ну, вот
Krishna.
столько лет мы повторяем,
So many years we just chanting holy names.
а раздражение, гнев, как бы,
But
это,
anger and that mood, disappointment and anger, they still, we not accepted still.
как есть, так и есть.
Yeah, it's still there.
Неправильно делаем.
What maybe we do something wrong?
Now, let me see if I understand the question. She's saying that despite chanting Hare Krishna for so many years, she still feels negativity in her heart, some anger and resentment regarding some previous dealings she had with a devotee. Is that correct?
Потому что вы что-то раньше имели с этими преданными, либо вообще говорите.
Вообще.
It's just general, like, you know, it's still there when she chanting. She
I need a yes or no from her. This is my question, this is not my question.
Это ваш вопрос или не ваш вопрос, она хочет узнать.
This is your question. I feel anger and resentment due to my previous relationship with a devotee.
Я чувствую злость в отношении к преданности